everyone, I'm back. I just did a meeting video recently, so if you want to go back in my channel, you can literally just click back a video. I don't feel like I need to link it. But basically today I'm going to be just giving a little recap of the Twice concert because that was officially a week ago. And just have a lot to say about it. It was literally one of the best concerts I've ever been to. It was just so incredible. So I wanted to just share a few of like my highlight parts of it. I went with my sister, my friend Chloe, my friend Wisdom, and my friend Chris. We all went together. Actually, my friend Chris flew in from Texas to come to this concert. So we bought these tickets a while ago, so we've been really looking forward to this concert. Like, I was really looking forward to it. So we were initially going to have like themes based off of the Fancy video, like our concert outfits, but basically we all decided that we didn't look good in neon. So we decided just to keep it simple and just do black, which was totally fine. My sister and I went all out, and every concert in this past year that I've gone to have made a pretty elaborate sign. So I made a sign for Chaeyoung. I literally can't contain my love for her. I love her so much. Anyway, don't need to make an entire video about Chaeyoung, which I can, and I will probably, because I love her so much. Anyway, so I made a sign for Chaeyoung. Just put it right here. So we all went together to the concert. We sat in section 231, which was like in the middle. We were row 2 though, so we're pretty close to the edge of that section, which was nice because we got a really clear view of the stage and everything. Before the concert, we got there and we, there's so many onesies outside. Oh my god, like, I was not expecting, like, I've never been to the Forum, so I didn't really realize, like, I mean, even despite living in LA, how massive it was and just, like, how much it could seat. And I guess the concert ended up seating about 11,000 people, so it's a lot of onces in one arena, which is awesome. I really enjoyed it. We brought our stuff in, and I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, there was a girl and her friend with her, and they were standing by my friend group, and so I was like, oh, hey, what's up? And she was like, is that your sign, my Chaeyoung sign? I was like, yeah, that's mine. And she said, well, you know, I have this extra merch with me. It's from a fan site, I believe is what she said. Chaeyoung fan site, and she's had got an extra item that she had purchased, and she said I was looking for like the best, in my opinion, like the best Chaeyoung stand that I could see here, and she said yours was like, your sign and everything's my favorite. So I was like, whoa, okay. I felt like really honored by that, and I didn't even know her, so it was just really cool, super sweet thing for her to do. So she gave me this bag, a bag that had a drawing of Chaeyoung on it and a bunch of like pins and buttons and stickers and like just really cool stuff in there. I was totally surprised by that. Totally made my night. So then we get into the actual venue. One of my friends had to sit in another section because she bought tickets separate from us. So we were all in 231. The concert begins and they're wearing their black outfits, and wow, that was just visual overload, I gotta say. Those outfits were just so good. The first few songs in the set list obviously were just banging. They did like BDZ, they did just obviously like Cheer Up, so many good songs. And then Yes or Yes came on, and it's like still one of my favorite Twice songs to date. Like, you can say what you want about it, but I freaking love Yes or Yes. So that came on, and I obviously just like lost my shit. I was so excited to hear that live. After a few of their performances, they did a really cool Jackson 5 cover. They sounded really great. And then they changed into their white dresses, and did Afternoon, which it's one of my favorite songs by them. So obviously it was really cool. But then on top of that, you know, going around Twitter was decided by onces that we would change our light sticks to mint green for Mina, since she couldn't be on this world tour. And so like the whole stadium just like filled up with green lights. It was just so beautiful. Not to mention in general, just like the once Candy Bong Ocean is just stunning when everyone has like, you know, their various biases lit up and everything like that. Oh my god, so pretty. But everything being mint green was just so pretty. Like Jonghyun and Jiho both teared up. From what I could see, I couldn't see any other members from the screen, but like later on in their ending meant Jonghyun ended up crying, which was just totally broke my heart, because you know that they're under just incredible amount of pressure, and just sad that they can't have Mina on this tour. So I think it meant a lot to them that we were continuously showing our support for Mina throughout the concert. So, and then obviously concert goes on. For me, the real like, woo, like just totally set the concert apart for me was when all the units did their special stages. So Dahyun, Chewy, Sana did the Beyonce song, which I'll put a little clip in here. In their red dresses, holy crap. Wow! They looked so good. So good. Just in such a good performance. They totally just captivated the audience with it. And then Jiho and Momo did Taemin, which, say no more, like, one of my favorite groups doing My Bias from SHINee is just too much for me to handle. So they did Sayonara Hitori, which they did the Korean version. But wow, their stage presence and their dancing was just unreal. Like, it felt like a Taemin concert, but it wasn't. Like, that's how well they embodied Taemin's, like, aura and stuff. It was just so good. So good. Obviously, the last one was Chaeyoung. Every time I'm gonna say her name, I'm just gonna just put hearts all over the screen. Chaeyoung, Jonghyun, and Nayeon. But originally Mina was in that group. But they did Born This Way, Lady Gaga, which I'm sure you've seen various performances of that. Wow, they all look so good in those white outfits. Just, I don't like thinking about it again. It's just like getting me like overwhelmed. Like I can't think about it. It was just so good. Obviously the night progresses, getting towards like the end of the set list. And they do Fancy, which we all were waiting for. We all wanted to hear Fancy because obviously like song of the year, duh. So Fancy comes on, and they're wearing like outfits that are kind of like their music video, not really, but like in homage to it. And there's this part in the song right after the chorus where this dance break comes in, which I had never seen before. I didn't know they were gonna do it. They did a lot of various like remixes during the concert for like Heart Shaker, which is my favorite Twice song, and a few other ones where they just add a little different flair to it. I was so shook. I had no idea this was gonna happen. And I guess like while I was standing there, my mouth was wide open because I was just so shocked by how incredible this dance break was. And I guess my friend like tapped the shoulder of my other friend and was like, look at Emily. And so he like pans over to me and I'm like standing there with my mouth wide open. And he films it, just like 6 seconds of video. I like posted it on Twitter just because I only had like, I don't know, my 10 followers or something on Twitter. So I thought it was gonna be like private or whatever. Not private, but like I didn't think anyone was gonna see it. Sure enough, someone caught wind of it, and the video just spread everywhere. Like, I guess I'm a meme now in the Once community. So thanks Twitter for that. But needless to say, really, really incredible performance. Like towards the end of the concert, they did the final couple performances they did like Knock Knock, and they were all wearing their like the Twicelights merch shirts, which were really, really cute. They had like their ending speeches and stuff, and where they all spoke in English, which was like really cool just because like we don't expect them to, but then for them to like practice it for us, and like even if they were reading a speech, was just like obviously meaningful to us because they wanted to show their love for their American fans. I mean, everyone mentioned to some degree Mina, whether it was like talking about the 9 of Us will return, or Jonghyun specifically like talked about Mina. I think Chaeyoung did too, but just talking about how they want to obviously come back, but they really, really want to come back as 9. Still very sad that she can't be there, but it's just cool to see like everyone united in our love for Mina. The concert overall was just so incredible, and like getting to meet that really cool fan that gave me the free stuff, and just seeing everyone's energy and support for Twice here was just such a cool experience. And I most definitely will be going to the other tours they have here. I mean, it's probably not going to be till next year or another year, but part of me also hopes that they go on a very long hiatus so they can get a break that's at JYP. But I do hope that Mina recovers soon, but also takes the time that she needs to really address like the issues that she's struggling with, and that she can get really good support from her family and friends and the other members during this time. Obviously, we will all be waiting for her, but we want her to just get better. So all that to say, freaking incredible concert. Like, claps to Twice. Like, just so good, so good. And to just go back to back without like any sleep and adjusting to time zones and stuff like that, just so good. And yeah, I'm going to KCON this year. Well, I've gone every year. But I'm going again this year. So if you want like a vlog or anything like that, or just certain concert recaps, I'll probably have some interesting stories. I do every concert. So so yeah, let me know in the comments if you want any stuff related to KCON. Yeah, that being said, I will catch you in the next video. I love Chaeyoung with my whole heart. And stand Twice. Bye.